Hi, I'm David.
Wait.
Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Mandy, and we're Memories Are Out There.
And in today's episode, we're talking about hanging out at the Polynesian to watch the fireworks. We finally made our way over to the Polynesian. We've never really been at any of these really nice resorts.
No.
Our resorts that we've always stayed at is
The All-Stars.
All-Stars, Pop Century. We've never even stayed at the Art of Animation yet. But we've heard that you can go hang out at the Polynesian and watch the fireworks.
From the beach.
We decided to give it a try because not too long ago, COVID was happening and you had to have like reservations at a restaurant, which are hard to get at the Poly.
Yes.
And just didn't, like, you pull up to the security gate and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you here? And it's not like that now. We rolled right up and said we would come in and hang out. What did we say?
We said we were going to Trader Sam's.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right, have fun.
Yeah, no reservation, nothing. And
I just show them my ID, but that's it.
Yep. So, first thing I say is we've really never drive that way because the farthest we go is Magic Kingdom, and we hang a right there, on the main strip. Mm-hmm. So that felt weird right away, driving past the Magic Kingdom entrance, which is really neat.
The Polynesian is beautiful. If you have never been to it, just go and walk around. It's so pretty. And you get a lei. Oh, I should.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so we pulled in. It was foreign to us. It's like epic in scale and everything, and it just looks. From the outside, it looks like a resort. Mm-hmm. When you pull into like All-Star movies and things, you're like, okay, I know I'm on Disney property. It doesn't feel that way when you're on the Polynesian.
No.
You know you are, but it doesn't feel that way.
You could probably just hang out there.
You totally can hang out there. So we pulled right into the parking lot, which was crazy. Remember how tight, like, the spaces are tight, right? Big parking lot, though.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, these hotels hold thousands of people. And before you make it in, like, the grand entrance where you can, like, the rider drop-off and thing at the front, your luggage drop-off, it's beautiful. There's waterfalls.
Waterfalls everywhere, plants everywhere. It's so pretty. And
they have all the leis out that they just have them out there that you can take.
Yeah, you can get a lei for everybody walking in your party.
Well, we took one. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're for free.
Everybody was just walking up. There was a person there, so if we weren't allowed to have one,
that's right. There was somebody there.
Everybody was just walking up and grabbing one, so I was like, okay.
Yeah. Just the entranceway and getting into the front door is beautiful. It kind of feels like you're in the Bahamas or you're in Hawaii or something.
It's really nice. And then even the inside, it just, honestly, I don't know. It didn't feel like a hotel at all. It's beautiful.
You walk into that front lobby and it's like you're at a resort.
Yeah.
You are not in Florida.
Or
not in Orlando anyway.
So we got there a little early. I want to say like 6:30ish we got there.
Yeah, so we didn't research this at all.
No.
We've been told you can do it. We were like, let's go try it.
We knew the fireworks started at 9:20, so we wanted to get something to eat. So I'm pretty sure we got there around 6:30.
And we know, being down here, we know, like, if you want to be somewhere for a special event for Disney, don't get there at the time. Like, be there early.
Yeah.
So that's why we went a little bit early. We gave ourselves a few hours to look at the resort.
Mm-hmm. So we went into the store and walked around, and then we went out back. And so we walked through Captain Cook's. Like that, where you would go and sit. That's their quick service in the Polynesian.
Hold
Captain
on.
Cook's.
The store had a whole bunch of things that were Polynesian exclusive.
Oh, that's true. You want to backtrack to that?
Yeah, you're like getting right to the end of the story.
Oh.
You're like, and we watched some fireworks. And
no, I was going to talk about what we ate.
No, the store had some really cool Polynesian exclusive everything.
They have Duffy's Friends. And you can only find them at the Polynesian. The turtle, I cannot remember his name.
And Matt, we had to buy one for Maddie, right?
I can't remember his name, but he's Duffy's friend, and he's only at the Polynesian.
Yeah. They
really
had
cute.
Polynesian exclusive Loungefly too, right?
Yes, they did. And they had the turtle, a Loungefly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The store was cool. It didn't feel too big. But I mean, none of them are huge.
It didn't feel like normal
it felt
all-star
a little,
movie.
No, it felt a little bit smaller.
And it was just, I don't know, it was more high end.
But the merch in it was more exclusive and expensive versus
yes,
all-star movies.
Yes. Totally.
All right, now let's continue forward with your story.
So then we
walked out of the store. Maddie didn't buy the turtle yet because she couldn't decide.
There was two in two different outfits.
Yeah. She couldn't decide which one of these very expensive stuffed turtles she wanted to buy.
Yeah.
So she stressed out and she got neither.
Yeah, she totally stressed out about it. It was ridiculous. So we walked out of the store and we went down into Captain Cook's, which is their quick service at the Polynesian. And we walked straight through it to the outside. So Captain Cook's has some outside seating on one side, but then on the other side is Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace.
Yeah, because inside it wasn't chaos, but there was no tables available.
No.
That's why I think we ended up just walking straight through to just check out the rest of the area.
Yeah.
And then we found that outside bar.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was there, right?
No, we didn't. We didn't know that was there.
Again, we didn't do any of our research in the Polynesian because we knew we can't afford $400, $500, $600 a night, so we never really did research on what's all at the Poly.
Yeah.
We just wung it.
Yep.
Which was fun. It's cool.
So they said that we could sit in the Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace as long as we ordered something from them.
And that's really cool area. So there's a guy came out playing acoustic guitar, and he was all set up. He had like backing tracks on his computer, playing like island music.
Yeah.
There's like fake waterfall and everything behind him, and you're like surrounded by rocks, and all of the like the tables have like an umbrella, and they all have like an LED light on the pole, so you can like slide up down to set the mood.
And just the water behind you.
And there's water behind you.
It's beautiful out there.
Yeah, it
really is. We sat there
is.
for a while.
Funny is while we were there, like the most epic dark cloud from like I don't know, like came over us.
Maddie was terrified.
Never hit us. Typical freaking Orlando and Florida. Like it looked like it was going to be Cat 5 tornado.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened.
It looked bad. So while we were there, I mobile ordered from Captain Cook's chicken nuggets for Maddie. So she had chicken nuggets and French fries from Captain Cook's,
which she really liked.
She did.
It's chicken nuggets, but they were really good.
Yes, she can be very picky about that.
Yeah.
From the Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace, I got the Polynesian Pearl. David got the Rosita's Margarita.
So the margarita, it was strong. I only got one because they're like $20 a drink.
Mm-hmm. They are expensive.
Man, that's an expensive margarita, and it was, if I remember correctly, it was just a
regular
cup. It was no big like glass margarita. It was a regular sized drink.
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't best margarita I've ever had. Not for $20. What was your pearl?
The Polynesian Pearl was good. I liked it. You didn't.
I did not like it. What was in it? What was in it that
rum
I didn't
chata?
like? Yeah, rum chata. Did it taste like Christmas?
No. It tastes like cereal milk. I don't know. It was good. I liked it.
I would not get it based off that flavor. I like the cup, and that's a cool thing that we get to put on our shelf now. And supposedly there's a black one that comes out every once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's a black pearl.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome to have.
Yeah.
But I'm not spending, because this was more expensive, right? Because you got to keep it.
You got to keep the cup. What? It was 20 something. 20. I don't know. It was 20 something.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Now, what was the food we got there though?
We got the chicken lettuce cups and the Thai chicken flatbread.
We can talk about each of them, because I absolutely love the lettuce cups with that chicken.
I didn't.
You didn't, but it had, what is it, like shredded carrots as well, right?
Yeah.
Like there was some stuff on there. It's not big.
No,
it's tiny. It might be like
they're appetizers. That's why.
It might be a chicken breast diced up. Now, it might not even be that.
I didn't like the sauce that was on it.
It had a distinct flavor to it. I'm not sure what it was, but I loved them. Very good.
The Thai chicken flatbread was amazing. I would go back there and get that for dinner and just eat that because it was good.
It was very good. Mm-hmm. The sauce over top of it, the bread itself was delicious, the cheese. We don't have the best of luck. If you've been listening to our podcast, we don't have the best of luck with food. But I genuinely liked both of those, and you at least liked one of the two.
Yes, that flatbread was amazing. I would totally go back for that.
They weren't cheap either, though.
No, it's expensive.
I mean, you're at one of their resorts.
That's not a moderate,
I'm sorry.
is it?
Deluxe, whatever you call them.
That's a deluxe.
We don't ever stay at those resorts. It's more expensive. It's more expensive to stay. It's more expensive to eat. Everything about it.
Their pool looks awesome.
And they had it closed down
because of the lightning.
Because of that storm that was coming that never came. They actually ended up opening it back up as we were leaving, right? Mm-hmm. It's an epic pool.
It is. Slides, it looks awesome.
There's there's a bar there at the pool. Like in the pool area, not like off to the side where you got to get up out of the pool. Like it looked really cool. I wish we could.
I didn't see that. That's cool.
Yeah. We had our back to it when we were watching the fireworks.
That's neat. I didn't even know that. It's a pretty cool looking pool.
Yeah, so we sat at the table for a while,
yeah.
Had a drink, had our snacks. Well, dinner, basically. Mm-hmm. That was our dinner. And you guys went back inside for something, right?
To get the turtle.
Oh, to get the darn turtle.
That darn turtle. So, the pass holder discount went up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So, I went ahead and let her get it because we got to take that extra pass holder discount off.
And I remember sitting at the table and I kept asking her what was wrong. And she was stressed out over contemplating which one to get, and she couldn't decide. So she was depressed because she wasn't going to choose either of them. The struggles of a 12-year-old living in Florida at Disney World.
Yes. Off to the side area, they have this whole grassy area. It's fake grass, but where you could sit down. I'm assuming a lot of people might sit there and watch the fireworks.
Yeah, I mean, it was filled. There was kids out playing balls and things like that, and a bunch of parents out. It was really cool looking.
Yeah.
It's just like an outside area. It kind of reminds you of the place where you're walking up to the Castle of Magic Kingdom, and they have the two little fake grass areas off to either side where people can just sit down in the grass and relax.
Yep.
It's kind of what it was, but it was a big circle.
It was.
There was 50 people out there easily, and it was awesome. It looked like it was dead center of the entire resort, basically.
Yeah. I'm not sure how big the resort is.
The resort's big. I mean, we didn't even remotely visit it. There's upstairs. We know there's an actual Trader Sam's bar, which is incredibly popular.
Well,
we didn't even walk up in there. Ohana.
I can't wait for us to do the Ohana breakfast and see Stitch in
there's tons of stuff at the Polynesian that we were we're just winging it on a Friday night. We know we're not getting in. We didn't even try.
No.
Because we went for the fireworks.
Right.
We wanted to do that experience and hopefully get a drink and some food there, we accomplished that.
Yep.
So for a second, we thought they were even going to cancel it because of the weather, because of that cloud. I mean, that cloud took up the entire sky. It didn't.
It started getting dark, and it was already after 8. So we thought, let's go down to the beach and get us a seat before everybody else.
It's a short walk. It's, 100 feet. It's very short. You just walk the length of the outside pool, and then you come up to a beach. We never been down there. We didn't know what it looked like. They did have a bunch of chairs down there. It was dark, right? It was already kind of dark because of that cloud that was over us.
All the chairs were taken. Already. Yeah. It was I don't know.
We had an hour.
8:30?
We had basically an hour before the fireworks, and we were done our food and drinks, and I wasn't buying another $20 drink. And we were like, all right, because we seen people start heading down there. We're like,
let's go get seats.
Should we go? Because, it's an hour before the fireworks.
So, if you're going to do this, get down on the beach early to claim your seat.
One thing we weren't certain of is if you could bring your own chairs. So we didn't try. But just like a camping foldable chair or something, we have plenty of them. But I didn't see anybody sitting in them.
Yeah,
so I don't
neither.
know if that's a thing or not.
Yeah. I don't know if they would allow that on the beach.
But the beach isn't very deep, but it's deep enough. We didn't feel like we were Not like you're in front of the castle.
No.
Like
It wasn't
everybody
that
had their
bad.
own room, even though there was a couple hundred people on the beach. It's pretty long, and it's deep enough for quite a few sets of families. Like,
Yeah.
we actually never even made it onto the beach. The sidewalk down there is huge. It's like 8-foot wide sidewalks, and we kind of just sat on the edge of the
Sat on
sidewalk.
the edge with our feet in the sand.
A lot of
Kids were playing in the sand next to us.
Yeah.
Like,
There was nice sand. Like it.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like beach
it
sand.
didn't, that yucky beach sand that
Yeah.
sticks to you. It was the good stuff.
I seen a lot of people had the blankets.
Yeah, there were a lot of people sitting in the sand.
You did too. I stood the whole time.
Yeah, because
I was filming it with an old camera, so I don't even know how that looks, but I had it on a tripod because the castle's pretty far away. I mean, it looks
is.
like it's about an inch tall, but it was awesome.
Yeah. There's a boat dock right there where we
Yep.
were sitting. And I'm wondering if you're allowed to go stand on the boat dock and watch them.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I would totally do it again.
Oh, yeah.
It was cool. It was a neat way to see the fireworks, and you could still see Tink.
Yep.
She's glowing, man. They got a whole bunch of LED lights on her.
Yep, you could see Tink.
Plain as day. You see her
from the
come out of that
Polynesian.
castle.
Everybody went nuts when they saw
Yeah,
her.
they did, yeah.
Yeah, they went crazy. The fireworks were good. You could see the fireworks great. You couldn't see the projections on the castle, of course.
No.
But you could see
you
the
didn't
fireworks.
need to, right?
And they had speakers so you could hear the music.
Yeah, so when we walked down to the beach, we hung a left. So we kind of wrapped ourselves around where the pool on the pool side. But you can go on the other side. There weren't a lot of speakers out because right where we weren't right near a speaker.
No,
But we
it
could
felt like it
hear
was
the music.
up by the boat dock.
But by the boat dock and by the center, when you first enter, where they have all the chairs, they had speakers there, and it's the same music that's playing during Happily Ever After. We
Yeah.
could hear it; it just wasn't loud, which was fine. Totally do it again. We should do it again. You could do it. You could park for free, and if you don't eat or drink there,
Right.
I don't know if they would nobody checked your bags. We could have walked right in and walked. Not even. We could have walked right through the center of the lobby and walked right out that door and walked right down to the beach.
Checked your bags for what?
If we'd have brought our own food and drinks, just
Oh,
brought
oh.
sandwiches and
I didn't know where
bottles
you
of
were
water.
going with that.
no, you could do that entire experience for free.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You could see Happily Ever After and hang out on the beach for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fireworks, the Happily Ever After fireworks are amazing. We don't even need to talk about that other than they're awesome.
Yeah.
They were awesome singing from the Polynesian. They're awesome in front
They
of the
were.
castle, but it was a different experience. And the water, the Seven Seas Lagoon comes out over in front of you. That's the water. And I got a couple cool pictures of the reflections coming off of the fireworks and seeing on the water. Really, it was a really neat experience. It was a cool way to see Happily Ever After.
I agree. I think next time we'll go down to the beach earlier so that we can get a chair.
They had a decent amount of chairs there.
Yeah.
They're like the nice wooden deck chairs that like the recliner
Yes.
ones.
What are they called?
I don't know, chairs.
Oh, not important.
But I am assuming they get filled up well before an hour because they were all filled.
Yeah.
It's not that many. It was like 30 or 40 maybe.
But that was just on our side. Well,
Yeah.
center and
Yeah.
then our side.
And a huge benefit to doing this is we didn't have to deal with everybody when we were leaving.
Nope. Because most of those people were guests at the Polynesian, so they weren't going anywhere.
You stay and watch Happily Ever After, you're stuck there for a while. And then getting to transportation is pure chaos coming out of Magic Kingdom after the fireworks. We didn't have that.
We were going to get a Dole Whip.
Yeah, so we pack up and you walk back up the same aisleway to leave. And you pass that little green fake grass circle area.
And it's on the right. It's called the Pineapple Lanai.
Yeah, they have Dole Whips there.
They have Dole Whip. But the line was crazy, and I was like, dang it.
And it looked like there was only one poor soul back there, handing out Dole Whips.
We should have done it during or before the fireworks.
Because we got to the line, and I heard somebody up front say, "Oh, I've been here for a half hour," and it was like, we could have, if we really wanted one, we could have stayed there. Who knows? The line may have moved fast. But, I mean, we just packed up and walked right back through the main lobby and out to our car. And not that many people were walking out with us. Just a handful of people.
Yep.
I don't know if it's considered a hidden gem of Disney. But, I mean, to us, it was kind of cool. Like, Disney vacations, you don't wing it.
No.
But that was something, like, we did no research on it. We literally just... We didn't even know if we were going to get in the parking lot.
Yeah.
We were nervous.
I was nervous.
Up.
I was like, what do I say? I don't want to say that
it
we're
was,
here for the fireworks.
It was like we were street racing and we just got pulled over and she was like, what do I say? What do I say? And like, just don't tell them there's anything in the bag. And he was like, all right. He looked at your...
Well, I didn't say fireworks, so I was like, we're going to Trader Sam's.
Yeah. And I don't know if he was checking to see if you were a Florida resident. If that's what he was looking for, I don't know. We've never
but every hotel that we've gone to,
yeah,
they have asked to see our ID.
We should ask him, just out of curiosity. Like, what are you looking for when you look?
Are you just verifying I'm
maybe?
Like,
maybe he's just
allowed
verifying
to be driving?
This is you. I don't think he cares about that. I think it's something to do with the Florida resident.
It might.
I'd venture to say it has something to do with that.
Because the guy at the Poly, all he did was just glance at it.
Right.
But when I've gone to all-star movies and sports and all that, they, like, take it from me.
Yeah.
And they're, like, inspecting it. But the guy at the Poly was like, all right, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Fun. Yeah. It was fun.
It was super easy to get out of. You get right back out on that main strip.
And
you actually end up looping into where you're where you come out of the Magic Kingdom. Once you're already doing like 25 mile an hour. It was super easy. You didn't have to deal with anybody. The only downside, you couldn't see the projections.
Yes.
It's still an amazing fireworks show, just that.
I would go back just for that chicken flatbread too.
Dude,
and
that's
then to
no
watch
joke.
the fireworks. And this time get a Dole Whip.
Yeah. Get the Dole Whip before. If you get it afterwards, I mean...
Get it before and eat it while you watch your fireworks.
True. You could do that.
But it's a nice little thing. Like, I never knew that we could do something like this. And then somebody mentioned it, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, once they
let's try that.
Eased up on the restrictions after COVID, you can start doing these things again. And I'm sure there's other little hidden, neat things that you can do.
Next stop, we're going to Port Orleans to try the beignets.
Oh, yeah, we got to do that. Now that... Because it was also... You had to pay to park before.
Yes.
So now it's... You
had to show proof that you had a reservation somewhere or you were staying there. And
because you remember when we first came down here, we tried to go to do the was it the boardwalk, and we like went to park and they wouldn't let us in because we didn't have a reservation.
Yes,
you remember
we had
that?
to turn around.
Yeah, they made us turn around and leave because we didn't have a reservation.
Yep.
And that was a year ago.
So we went to Disney Springs and got on a bus.
We found a way around that. It was just a little bit of a detour.
Yeah. And we did the Grand Floridian, but that was for breakfast. We actually had reservations.
Yeah.
So we had to show that.
Man, that was when we first came down here.
Yeah.
That was good breakfast.
That was a good breakfast.
Yeah. It hasn't been all bad food at Disney. It comes across like that a lot of the times.
No, it's just most of the bad foods in the parks.
Food at the Poly was good.
It was good. It was very good.
That's about it. I mean, like, we just wanted to tell you guys about it. It's a cool little free... hidden gem of Mickey,
you should totally try
Walt
it
Disney
if
World.
you're okay with missing the projections on the castle.
Yeah, and like we're ready to go back just to walk around a Polynesian again.
I want to visit the Polynesian.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, so pretty.
It genuinely felt like we were sitting on that back. It wasn't a patio, but kind of like we were at a resort. We weren't at Disney. It didn't feel like that.
And we even said, you wouldn't even probably have to leave your resort.
Yeah.
Like, this resort is awesome.
If you came here just for, like, the kids in a weekend and just hung out by the pool, yeah, definitely.
Yep.
That's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you liked it, follow us. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you would like to support the channel, Patreon and PayPal.
Remember, memories are out there.